This is Kevin Harlan. Join. By Greg. Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Nets.
Here we go.
Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pritchard with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Gordon, so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Pass to Jokic. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And here's Jones. New York moving the ball around. Here's Heel. Back to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Pass to Leonard. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. Harden missing his last shot. Outside Leonard. On the top of the key. And there it is for him.
Such a good score. You know, Kawhi's got virtually all of the tools.
Pass to Pritchard. Tries the spin move to the paint. Bounce pass Gordon. Here's Embiid. The three from Harden. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Harden with it. Leonard picks him up. Nice shot by Walsh.
I think Harden is fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. From 13. And the layup is good.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Jokic. Over Embiid. And it's Jokic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Walsh. Now Pritchard. This one for 3. He's off on that one. Knicks trail by 3. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. From about 16. That one goes in. Embiid's got 5.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Jokic. Guarded by Embiid. Back to Jones. Fires top of the key. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 6.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a new group in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 3. Some nice passing by New York here. The 10-footer finds the target.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Bounce pass, Nemhard. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the 76ers lead by 3. Here's Shed. Pass to Jokic. Now Hardaway from outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Shed, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Gafford with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Gordon. Now Nemhard. Clock at 6. Here's Watkins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Timeout for the Sixers.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Back to Jokic. Latrey comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Hackett. It's hauled in by Jokic. Now the Knicks with it. And the shot is good. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Hackett. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13.
And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Walsh. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Here's Carlson. Covered by Gafford. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Murray Boyle. It's rebounded by Walsh. And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Here's Walsh. Now Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
New York substitution. Number 34.
Knicks trail by 3.
Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Murray Boyle. New York moving the ball around. Here's Hackett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Hackett. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And here's Leonard from 3.
Kawhi Leonard.
It's good from long range. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Embiid the screen. And here's Harden for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Now Harden. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Nembhard for 3. Not going to go that time. Jokic firing on all cylinders for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Here's Leonard. No good with the fallback jumper. Pritchard with the ball. Still yet to score. Pass to Embiid. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
New York ball.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Shed. Outside Hardaway. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Shed. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shed's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Picked him clean. And a fast break now for New York. Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Gordon. Here's Pritchard. Now Jaquez. Just 4 to shoot. The score now all even.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Now here's Hardaway. And the Knicks miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Embiid inside the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Shed. Here's Leonard. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. Leonard's got 9.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Nembhard for 3. They grab their own miss. Gordon. Jaquez bounce pass. Another shot. Harden gets the bucket. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 3. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Too easy inside from Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
And here's Harden. Inside. And Gafford throws it down.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Highsmith, guarded by Harden. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith's got the game tied up here for New York.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Gafford, high post. Back to Harden. Harden finishing inside.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Healed from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Now Nembhard. Pass to Harden. Back to Nembhard. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Healed outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Jones. The putback. Here's Jokic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Nice to see Jokic running the floor like this because he makes himself a big target in transition.
Here's Walsh. 6 to shoot. From 13. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Jokic. There's the triple. Hawkes with the rebound. The 76ers leading. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Gafford. Harden inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Jones with it. Pass to Jokic. And here is Hield. Back to Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now Harden, covered by Hield. Now Hawkes. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Highsmith. No good. That would have tied it. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Leonard. The three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Screen by Gafford. Here's Walsh. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Off the mark, and the drop continues. New York trailing. Pass to Jokic. And here's Leonard. Jaquez defending. Leonard, no luck. So it's Philadelphia now. Harden outside. Now Pritchard. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Hield. Outside, Jones. Down low. Stolen by Harden. Here's Pritchard. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Pass to Gafford. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
That's a 2 from Pritchard. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Jokic. 14 points for him. It's picked off. Walsh can't get it to go. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Pass to Leonard. Shoots. And it's all evened up. Jokic has got 16.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
It's stolen by Jones. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Philadelphia ball. New York substitution. Number 23. Colin Curry-Boyle.
Harden outside. Here's Watkins. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now the Knicks with it. It's Jones on the way. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Jones has got his second basket.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Pass to Walsh. Can they get it? Watkins. The rebound by Hield. Up top, Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
45.
Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Jaquez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jaquez has got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Highsmith's shot is off. The 76ers trailed by 3. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you so much. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And the basket is good.
Boy, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Healed from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Jaquez. And he makes that one. He has 7.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And it's Jokic in the corner. For the 3. Jokic from distance.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 9.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
The turnaround jumper. And it's Jokic missing. The 76ers leading. Spins. In the corner, it's Martin. Back to Nemhard. And he's good on the 3 ball.
What a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And here's Leonard from 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the 3 from the other end.
Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Here's Highsmith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jaquez bounce pass. Jokic with the steal. Right side, Jones. That shot misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Hield. Uncovered. And there are the Knicks with another bucket. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Good work there as it goes. Nemhard's got 12 in the game.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Three-pointer, Hield. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Harden. 6 points for him. Over Hield. And he connects with the jumper. 8 points for him.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Here's Leonard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Toughness on display that time from the claw. He's a problem, folks. A real problem.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50, 40, 90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Harden outside. They set the pick. Pocket 6. To Gafford. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
New York leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Pass to Hield. From deep three-point land. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Gafford throws it down.
Well, you got to admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
Jones for 3. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now, here's Jokic. Covered by Gafford. Fades and shoots. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 23 points.
I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Harden can't hit. New York leading by 4. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's up to 25 points for Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
There's a screen by Murray. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Harden. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And then Murray with the jam.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick-and-roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
And here's Jokic outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Harden can't hit. Now, Jokic, 25 points in the game. Back to Hield. Takes the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Hield's got 11 in the second half. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Left side, Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's the screen. The deep three from Harden. The 76ers with another miss. New York leading by 7. Pass to Jokic. What touch by the big man, Jokic.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Harden outside. To the wing on the left. Now Pritchard. Inside. Here's Walsh. Uses both hands to slam it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Harden. Pass to Walsh. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 9. And here is Hardaway. From deep. That one misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Murphy, no good. The 3 from Harden. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're
79.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The 76ers trailed by 9. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Now Leonard is defending. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Harden outside. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Highsmith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trailed by 9. Embiid is at the elbow. Now Pritchard. Off target from three-point range.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Hardaway with a wide-open look. Off target from outside. Embiid the screen. Pass to Harden. Gordon a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Harden money from the arc.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Shed. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 8. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Here's Jaquez. He's covered by Leonard. In the corner, Harden. Here's Shed. Outside Leonard. Here's Highsmith. A three-pointer off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Pass to Jaquez. There's Gordon with the three. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. The Knicks making a switch here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Harden with it. Now defended by Jokic. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
Pass to Hardaway. Now, here's Jokic. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Shed missing. The 76ers trailed by 3. To tie it up. And James Harden with the 3.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And that time, also a missed shot. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Back to Pritchard. Kicks it out to Gordon. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He knows every possession is critical now. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Jokic. Outside Leonard. Here's the 3. Leonard with the range.
That's now his second 3-pointer of the half and his 3rd of the night.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside Gordon. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Clock at 4. Harden can't hit. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Shed. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
First team foul.
Free throw, no good for Gafford.
At the line for your Sixers, Daniel Gafford. Shooting one. Checking in
With it.
number 32. Money Hield.
Screen by Gafford. Harden bounce pass. And Gafford throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
They kick out to Hield. Launches it. That's tipped. Here's Walsh. Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Pritchard. It's stolen by Hield. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
On the clock. It's stolen. Pass to Jokic. Here's Shed. Back to Jokic. Here's Shed. And here's Jokic. Covered by Gafford. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
All right, coming up to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Kings.
The 76ers making a switch here.
76ers, ENT.
The 76ers trailed by 3. And here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Hield outside. Back to Jokic. Pass to Hield. Jokic a screen. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Highsmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Now it's a 6-point New York lead. Outside Gordon. Now Nembhard. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
This is their plan in the second half. I mean, try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
On the wing, Hield. Back to Jones. They set the screen to the middle. Highsmith. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The more his team needs from him, the more Gordon steps up and delivers. He's always ready to go big in the clutch.
Jokic inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trailed by 3. Harden outside. Can't tie it up as that one goes astray. Outside Hield. Outside Jokic. Here's Hield. Jokic a screen. Outside heel. The three goes down.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now Harden. Shoots the three. Jokic pulls it down.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
2 minutes remaining.
Jones outside. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Jokic with the steal. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Healed outside. Now Jokic. And he banks the layup in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Harden outside. Gordon a screen. Oh, what a play inside.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
Now Jokic. Beyond the arc. Not that time. It won't go. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Harden. Lets loose a three. Hield rips down the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Up top, Leonard. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jumper is off. Timeout called the 76ers. They trailed by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Harden outside. And the rejection by Leonard. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
At the line for the Knicks.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
So it's New York picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.